Oh my gosh, what a perfect transition of music. Hi, good morning, happy Wednesday. Hi Carly. How's it going? My name is Rayka Dickert. I'm an artist and illustrator in Seattle, Washington, and it is Art Town Wednesday, which means I get on live stream and I draw and work on something with the residents of Art Town, including Carly, hello, and Joe, hello. Thank you for coming again to wonderful regulars. I'm so happy you guys are here again. How's it going? How you doing this Wednesday? How's the sounding? I tried turning up my microphone this time because I realized it wasn't turned all the way up in the past. So let me know if there's any weird sound, you can't hear the music or it's too loud or anything. Cute funky earrings, thank you. Zach got them for me for Christmas a couple years ago from my hair's all tangled in them. Your thumbs up, very good. Oh, you know, vibin', nice. I'm also wearing Zach's late grandfather's shirt. His mom let me have it when we went to visit. We were looking through Zach's old room and I found this shirt and a couple other amazing patterned like button-up shirts, and I asked his mom, like, whose shirt is this? Are they like important or something? Because if not, if you're gonna just give them to Goodwill, I would absolutely love them. And she said, actually, those were my father's shirts and I was saving them and I was gonna make a quilt with them, but I never got around to it. But then she said she'd love for me to have them. Oh, isn't that sweet? And so now they're my new favorite summer shirts. Cool pattern. Look at this. It's like pink and green and red and yellow. It's so me. Nice. Oh, you're always thrifty as hell. Yep. Yeah, you know me. Extremely thrifty. Okay, well, welcome guys. What are you working on? You working on work stuff, or you gonna be drawing with me? The theme today, as per Art Town, is traditional art. So I'm making some more POSCA ghosts. If you don't remember, this is what some of them look like. And these are prints of the original. But I love making these. And I've already printed out one that has some ghost lines that you probably can't see, but it's a ghost hanging out in a chair. And it should be pretty simple. It's not as complex as the other ones, and I should be able to get this one done in an hour if I can decide what color to make it. So that's what I'm gonna do first. But yeah, what are you guys working on? I assume Carly's usually working at this time. Okay, so I need to choose a marker that is not almost dead. So this is Coral Pink. I got approved to make math educational TikToks for work? Ooh, wow, future. That's so cool. Look at you. Practicing those, yeah, we need to practice, don't we? Us millennials. Feels weird being old. The huge ghost in the chair. Yeah, the huge. Could do this classic orange. That's what the original ones are, and that's very Halloween, right? So the ghost theme fits. Or I could do, ooh, okay, so it looks like I have a lot of this purple. So it's a ghost sitting in like a wingback armchair. It's actually one from IKEA because I liked how it looked. Inspired by one from IKEA. And it looks like usually the drawing convention that I do is the background is one color, and then in this case it was sitting in a black chair, so I could do the black chair again. I need Zach in here to help me decide. but I also have you guys. Hello. I could do a black chair, or I could do 2 different colors. Purple and orange is either Halloween-y, or I feel like it's like a college color combo. Maybe it's like too bright. I could also do orange and black again. Do I have black markers? Where's my black markers? Oh, here they are. I went this weekend. I got hired by a marketing agency in Illinois to go and draw portraits for Mother's Day at Nordstrom in downtown Seattle. And I brought a bunch of different markers and pens, and the paper that they had was like a very shiny cardstock. And so I was at first using, oh, they're not in here. Oh, these ones. The Papermate Flare pens, because they wanted me to do like 2 5-minute, very short portraits. And this one just was not drying, and a little girl got a drawing of herself and then it smudged right away and she was so sad. So then I switched to these, and I was drawing so many of them that my marker ran out of ink. And I had to go back to the one that was smudging and just be like, please do not touch this for about 45 minutes. Morning, Kayla! Welcome. Welcome to Art Town. Ready to draw. Joe was about to do some sketches, but right as I opened Procreate, I saw your live notification. Ooh, you should do a ghost. That would be fun. Just try a ghost, and then you can go back to characters. How are you, Kayla? Carly is working on math educational TikToks, learning how to practicing making TikToks, and Joe is gonna start to try to do some. Ah, my earring! Oh, this keeps falling off. Oh my god, the fit though. The fit. Let's see if this stays on. And yeah, what are you working on? I'm doing ghosts, but I have to decide a color. Okay. So, orange background, black chair, could do purple background, orange chair. Question, does purple and orange look to like college school colors? Oh, I have to turn this on. Once again, I'm using my, sorry, my iPad as my camera for my face, so I have to turn off auto lock. Is that what it's called? Wait, am I doing this right? No, wait, that's not it. Yeah, well, let's see if this works. Camera, see, here I am. You're doing good? Nice! Still getting my house in order. It is the morning, cooking breakfast, finishing up a pet portrait. We love to hear it. That's good work. Okay, I'll also move my my little desk lamp over a little bit so it's not shadows. Alright, let's choose a color. Ooh, I could do a... Wait, would that work? A black background with an orange chair. That might be fun. Is that possible? Okay, so yeah, wait, no, I can't, because the line work for the ghost is... Ooh, do I have a small purple? I do. Then I could mix it up and do purple line work for the ghost instead of black. That's edgy. Let's try something different. Let's try that. Oh my god, bold. We're getting bold here. Let me think about it. And then the line work in the chair will be orange. Right. No, black, because the chair will be orange. And the ghosts line art. Okay, I got it. We got a plan. We're doing black background, going crazy, with an orange chair. Wow, it's like a dark room with mood lighting. Ooh. Yeah, with the purple line work. Okay. Let's go for it. So to start, I'm gonna try to use this big one to really like quickly. Oh, look at that! Really fill in the space quickly. This is the part that always takes the longest. This is a shiny. I pulled out the Bristol paper this morning. Not sure. Joe, Joe, were you here last stream when I said that Zach and I got engaged? I think you were. Just want to check, because it's important that you know. Yeah, I pulled out the Bristol paper, and it's very shiny. We're gonna have to see how the thing takes. Hello, Shannon. Hello, our across the seas friend. Good evening to you. No, you weren't? Oh, Joe! Joe, yay! Look! Wait. Yeah, Zach proposed on Sunday. Everybody, Joe was Zach's roommate all throughout college. And our very good friend. Hell yeah, it's official, yeah! We're gonna have a party next year. So plan to get a ticket to come to Seattle. Thank you. I chose my ring. I'm obsessed with it, and Zach did the most special day. Most special day ever. It was wonderful. What type of ghost are you doing today? I'm doing a ghost sitting in an IKEA armchair. In like a wingback style chair, you know. And we're getting edgy. We're doing a black background with an orange chair. So getting a little crazy with the design, with the color choices. You got a USPS notification? Oh, you get those? Oh, you love it. Oh, is my chat behind? I tried to fix it so it'd be synced up pretty well. Yeah, if anybody, any residents I mailed out last week, I mailed out your stickers. They're coming to you. I don't need to show you. You know what they look like. Thank you for being an Our Town resident. Yeah, I'm doing a wingback chair ghost. What are you up to this evening, Shannon? Are you drawing with us? Are you working? What's going on? And how are you? Did I already ask that? How you been? What was everybody up to this weekend? Do international patrons get them too, or only US patrons? International patrons get them too. I sent one to you as well. Yep, I used almost all my international stamps. It'll probably take a little longer, but yeah, it's coming your way. And oh cool, you can sign up to get a preview of what's coming in your mailbox? What? That's crazy. Yeah, one's coming to you. Just hopefully you'll be getting there soon. Yeah, it is exciting. It's exciting to me that you guys are supporting me making art way more often than I have in the last years. So that's great, thanks. If anybody's watching that is not an Art Town resident and would like to see me make more streams and would like to have a say in how often, you know, what I make and how often, the link to my Patreon, which is all Art Town, is in my little, I don't know what it's called, description zone. And last month, all patrons got, all Art Town residents got, this month I mailed them a special sticker. And now only the $15 patrons, the local legend residents, will get it. But yeah, last month everybody got it. Woo! Thanks, guys! The order I placed from you Christmas time arrived super fast. Oh, good! Oh my gosh, I was nervous that, you know, everybody was talking about how long it would take. I feel like us small makers have to really, like, hedge our bets. Because you see, especially, I mean, anytime you see people being like, watch out, like, I hear orders are taking a really long time, and, you know, then we all feel like we have to say, please don't be mad at me, your order might take a while, and then sometimes it doesn't happen, so. Damn, this POSCA's putting in work, yeah. This one's, the bigger ones are always kind of thinner. Oh my god, okay, the earring fell off again. So, this back isn't working. I'm gonna do the pirate look, just one earring. Do you have a pencil sketch or are you freehanding? Hell no, I'm not freehanding. I mean, I couldn't freehand like this. I would have to, I don't even know what would happen. But I have not a pencil sketch. I drew this on Procreate and then I printed it on my paper in a very, very low opacity. So, you can't see, but it's there. You see the lines? No? Yeah, that's my scene. But it looks invisible to you guys. Oh my gosh, speaking of which, when I was at Nordstrom doing these portraits, so it was on a very shiny, like, card material. I was doing these, like, little quick portraits for people. And it was so fun and exhausting because everybody wanted one, and so I was basically drawing, like, for, like, 4.5 hours straight. Oh, Gothic Sprites, your color changed. And so to, like, make the portraits a little easier, I was, like, really roughly sketching them first with, you know, one of those non-photo blue little sketch coal erase pencils or whatever they're called. And the way the light was shining and the way the paper was, it, like, just barely showed up on the paper as, like, a little shiny mark, but it, like, wasn't really laying down anything else. And so, like, I could just barely see it, but I guess from the other side where people were, like, watching me, they couldn't see it. And so many, like, little kids would come up and watch, and they were like, she's drawing in invisible ink or with an invisible pencil and then drawing over top of it. I was like, it's invisible. Okay, so while this dries, I'm going to cut myself some little minis from my scrap paper, and then I'll need your suggestions. I want your ideas for what to draw. Let's see, what size should I do? Looks like it's about 4 by 4. Can always measure. So we'll do the little mini ones. I thought this would be fun. Little mini experiments. Got any ideas for what I should draw on them? Freehand? Crazy. Found out you can change the color? Ooh. You did it. That's amazing. This one also 4 across? Yes. Just cut some. This is a stream. I'm laughing because I'm live streaming me cutting paper. And that's the process, y'all. You were worried it wouldn't show up? My setting is dark setting, so you can choose whatever color you want. Also, I think on my... Anyway, I don't know. Alright, what should I draw while this dries? Wait, is it dry? A little bit longer. I'll start with a little potted plant, but what kind of potted plant? I'll do a little, what am I growing right now? I'm growing tomato plants. I'm growing little snake plants. I'll draw the pot first. Wait, I will sketch it. Where's my pencil? Here it is. This is the one I used. Thank you, Carly. Alright, what do I want to draw? Here's a little pot. And then... what kind of plant? I don't know. It's just a little plant. I'll just doodle this. I think I'll make it this color pot. This is what I need to do more, just like, I don't know, doodle whatever. Use your scrap paper. Just draw something. Alright guys, we just gotta keep making it. I'll come in with some green. Going crazy. Then I'll come in and do some details with a different color green. This is just for funsies. Oh, I'm so happy I got to share the news, Joe. Shorter. What kind of plant does this look like? Ooh, it looks so blue on my screen. This is just like a bright green. It's like a Kelly or classic green. It's not this blue. Alright, in progress. Now we let that dry. And let's go in, pull this back, set this up here to dry. Now this is relatively dry. I can come in and start filling in the chair. And it's not gonna be... doesn't have to be exactly filling all the way in, because I can come in with some black to fill in the details, so I want to overfill a little bit, I think. Yeah, Joe, a lot of people have heard this story, but on Sunday, Zach was just like, we should go on a date, and I was like, that sounds great. Or I said we should go on a date, and he was like, yes, perfect. And so he said, you know, it'd be fun if we took an urban hike, which is what I call a long walk in the city to a destination. And so he said, let's take a hike to the train station and then go to Northgate, which is a new station. Zach and I love the train. We've got one like regional rail network called the light link. It is a light rail, which means it's not a heavy rail, but anyway. So we've got a new station up at the old mall that's being renovated into like, they're adding like a bunch of housing and other things. And we haven't been up to the new station yet, and all the new stations are really nice. And every time I ride the light rail, I'm happy. So we went on a date. I got all dressed up for a hike, and we hiked up and over the hill and down into Green Lake, which we haven't been to in a long time. Green Lake is like this big park on the other side of the hill in northern Seattle. And we had a lovely walk, and we stopped and we grabbed lunch from a vegan restaurant called Wayward Vegan Cafe along the way. We split a vegan chicken. Oh, I need a tissue. Sorry. We split a vegan chicken pesto sandwich and a side salad, which is unusual for us. And then we stopped because Daiso's near there, and I was like, I wanted to go to Daiso while we waited for our food to be ready. Daiso, which is like a Japanese dollar store type of place. And I stopped and looked around Daiso, and I had a great time with that. And then we got our food and went to the train station and took the train to the new station in Northgate. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna go grab a tissue real fast. Pause. Keep drawing. Keep arting. Okay. Thanks, guys. So yeah, we walked to the train station, took the train up, and arrived at the new station, and like wandered around all of the like old mall, looking at the pictures of like how they're gonna renovate it. We're also really into urbanism, and this is like an urbanism project that's in development. So we were like, you know, judging it and thinking of how they could do it better and saying what we liked about it and all that. And then we were trying to find partially. Oh, we saw the Kraken, our new hockey team's training space, and it is fancy. It's like one of the fanciest, I don't know, new buildings I've seen in Seattle. So they like bought part of the old mall and turned it into like, you know, an ice rink and their practice space. And yeah, it is like swanky as hell. And so we wandered around that, and we were looking for a place to eat our lunch. And some of it was it was like a lot of it was in okay, this isn't the interesting part, but we were looking for like a park. And Zach was like, I think there's like a development here where there used to be a you know, there used to be a creek, and then they got rid of it in order to, I don't know, put parking for the mall or something. And then when they put the housing in, they redirected the creek back to where it originally was and made this lovely little like park that a bunch of the apartments could face out onto, with like a babbling creek that almost blocked out the sound of the very loud highway that's, you know, often close to malls, and that's the case here. But it mostly blocked out the sound because of the sound of the little waterfall. And it was beautiful though, you know, it was like stormwater design, very nice. All the like apartments faced out on it, so there was all these like balconies. There was like a little kid playing on his balcony with his mom, and a couple little benches and a little walkway. And there was even like a restaurant that had, this is like formerly where just like a mall was, you know, and parking lots, and there's still a lot of parking lots, but this is like what they're turning it into, a better place to be. And yeah, so we were like, wow, this is amazing. We found a bench and we sat and we ate our lunch, and this was funny. A little kid, yo, we going ice skating next year? Yeah. Yeah, Kayla and I were trying to plan an ice skating trip. Yeah, we can still do it anytime. We can even go ice skating while there's a hockey game if you want to, because they have like a watch party. They like put it up on a big screen. The hockey game, the Seattle Kraken. And while we were eating lunch, this family, I guess, was gonna take a little walk after like having lunch at the restaurant next to this little development. And a little like toddler started just like beelining down this little walking path towards there's like a little bridge to go over the creek, and then there's like a little gap between the wall and the bridge, and the kid just like beelined it to start like going off of the path and towards the water, and there was like a drop off of like 5 feet with some, you know, plants on it, but the kid was like, I'm gonna jump in the water. And like I was eating my sandwich and I looked up and all of a sudden Zach was like running across the bridge. And I was like, whoa, what's happening? And then I saw the kid and he was like, you know, when he was like, hey buddy, stop. And the kid was like, what? Like stopped going to where he would like fall into the little like water. And so the kid, Zach stopped this kid from falling/jumping into the creek. And later on Zach was like, wow, it was so perfect, I was so heroic. That was a paid actor that he got to make him look like husband material. So that was funny. And then we finished our lunch, had a great time, had a lovely, I was just saying, it was like such a nice day. You know, I took some pictures. And then we had planned to go to the movies, so we finished our lunch and he said, let's go to the movie earlier. And we walked up to where the movie was and we saw The Bad Guys, a new DreamWorks movie, and a new animated DreamWorks movie, and it was so good, guys. It was so good. Oh, I didn't even check. I don't have oh, I do. Thought I might not have a small version of this orange. Sorry. So we went to see The Bad Guys, and it was on a big screen, and it was mostly, I mean, it was completely us and a bunch of kids, because it was like a matinee on a Sunday matinee, right? Yeah, what a superhero. He just thought it was funny. This kid was just like, I'm gonna jump into the creek, just like, goodbye. And Zach was like, no. I didn't even see him. And so The Bad Guys was so good and so funny. Zach and I have been loving animation, and we always love heist movies. And the character design was awesome. The movie was so funny. We loved the music. The music was by Daniel Pemberton. This wasn't in the first telling the story, really? Okay, well, I'm telling the full extended version of the story now. Let's see if I have my small pen. Yes, I do. Pump it up. Get the ink flowing. There we go. Yeah, super high drama. It was fun. And then yeah, we saw the movie. It was so great. I was laughing so hard. I felt so inspired by the like character design and the animation. It had this like new style that a lot of animated movies are doing, of very taking a lot of inspiration from 2D animation. I think one element is like changing the frame rate of the animation so that it looks like less smooth and looks a lot more choppy, which has a very fun stylistic effect. I don't know, something about it just looks so nice. Someone who knows more about animation can explain why. it's a very satisfying look to not have it be that like unnatural smooth that is how 3D animation has been for a while. But the character designs were so good, the animation was so good, like I was like, I want to be an animator. This is fun. This is so inspiring and exciting. So yeah, that's my life goal. I want to work in animation someday. No rush, because I'm so behind, but we've talked about that before. Look at this. Ooh, I like the white line work actually. Maybe I'll try to do that. That's fun. Okay. Let's do this some drawing before let's dry this before I keep going. So we saw the movie, it was great, really inspiring, having a great time, and then we were ready to go back, and I'm going to do a little different style than I normally do some line work for this. And this is just for funsies. We took the train back, feeling great. I said I want to go to Daiso again because I didn't get to finish my shopping. So we took the train back to Ravenna and I got to go to Daiso again. Zach was like, yeah, whatever, go to Daiso. And I got some stuff for the garden and had a great time shopping, and I was like, I feel like such an adult, because the first time I came to Daiso, I liked it when I was, you know, like 23, but I like skipped over a lot of the home stuff, and now all I cared about was the home stuff, and I was like thinking of all the possibilities of the things I could do with the home stuff. And so I was like telling Zach, I was like, I feel like such an adult now. This isn't looking great, but I'll just keep going with it. Doesn't matter. And then we were walking back, and I was like, feeling so great. It's a pretty long walk, urban hike, remember, so it was about 40 minutes back from the train station. And it was starting to get, you know, it was like afternoon, probably like 6 o'clock. And I was feeling so restful and just like satisfied. I think I even told Zach, like, I think this has been such a great day. I think I was like, this is like a perfect day. And we walked back through Green Lake, took a little like break, you know, and we were starting to get, you know, I felt like kind of tired. So we'd been walking all day, had a long, full day, starting to think about dinner. And on the way back, we came up on the hill, up on Finney Ridge, which looks out over our neighborhood, Ballard. It's a like really high hill. And just like before, we walked through a community garden. Oh, I didn't say this. On the way up, we walked through a community garden that Zach and I have been walking up to. It's about 10 minutes from our house. Walking up to on all kinds of like special occasions, because it has like a beautiful view out onto Ballard, and our neighborhood is Ballard. And you can sometimes, when the sky is clear, you can see out onto the mountains, onto the Olympic Mountains in the distance. And on the way up there, you know, we always stop and like look out and take a little break at the top of the hill, because it's a really steep hill with a community garden again that we've been going to since we first moved to Seattle. And you know, we've taken so many pictures there looking out over on snowy days we hike up. It's just a good place to like get a good view, and it's just like a spot that we go to all the time. I'll keep filling this in. Wow, my chat taking longer than I expected. Not the chat, the drawing. So on the way up there, we stopped and like looked out. The song's too sexy. There we go. We stopped and looked out on the, oh yeah, look into the bad guys. It was so fun. Love the character design. Yes, we both want to do animated stuff. We'll talk more about it. Thank you for your reactions to my story. I appreciate it. So, on the way up there, you know, we stopped and I looked out, and oh, I've been talking to Zach about like engagement and marriage for a long time, so you know, but I just didn't know if he was ready. So on the way up, I looked out and I was like, this would be a lovely place to get engaged. Like, I literally like had that like fleeting thought, and then I was like, you know. And then on the way back, he said, let's stop at the garden again for a little break. And we, you know, went up and over the hill and on into the community garden. Beautiful view. The sun was like starting to set. And I like squatted down to, you know, rest my legs and look out over the like the view, and to see the like clouds with the snow-capped mountains coming out in the distance. And I think I said again, like, this was really like a perfect day. And I thought we were both tired, and I was like, what are we gonna have for dinner, you know? And Zach like pulled out his water bottle. He like squatted down too, got his backpack, pulled out his water bottle, and took a little drink. And I was just like, you know, squatting, looking out. And then he started like fiddling around with something in his backpack, and I was like, out of the corner of my eye, I saw him like messing with something. And I was like, what's that? What's happening? And then he pulled out a little gray box. We were both like squatting down on the ground after a nice day. Oh. And he pulled out a little gray box, and I was like, oh my gosh, no, you're doing it, is it happening? And he had this beautiful little speech about, you know, how much he loved me, and you know, he can tell more of this if he wants, but it was just like so sweet and thoughtful. And you know, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what? And I kept like touching his face, and we were just like, he was on one knee, but we were like on the kind of ground together. And you know, then he said, will you marry me? And I said yes. And he opened up this ring. Here he is. I'm telling the story.
I know, I was watching.
Oh, you were watching.
Waiting for a dramatic entrance.
Here he is. And it was so nice, and Zach was so sweetly tearing up, and I was just like giddy. But now anytime I think about it, I like straight up cry. But at the time, I think I was just so surprised and excited and happy. I wasn't crying at the time. But we were so happy, and we took some pictures, and then a couple came out of their house, and we were like, will you take a picture of us? We just got engaged. And they were like, what? Yeah, of course. And then the wife was like, can I take a picture of my husband taking a picture of you? I guess because their house was like right there. And I guess they thought it was funny that someone got engaged right up, you know, right in front of their house. Because the street has like houses along the way. And we were so excited. We took so many pictures. This is my background. And I can pull it up. This is us. Wait, I'll show you. We're talking about it. This is us. Yay! And this was us right after we were like crying. teary happy. And then the couple took a picture of us. And here's my ring. Better picture. A couple of squatters, Kayla says. Little gray box. Okay, and back to this. Oh, it's stuttering. Oh. Oh, my stream is stuttering. Oh no. Well, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's up. Okay. Well, I'll just have to keep going. I don't know how to fix it. Sorry, guys. So, let me know if there is anything that cut out that you want to hear more about. There's a delay too. Oh my gosh, I have to figure this out. We must improve the stream. We're learning together. Sorry, guys. So anyway, did something cut out that you guys want to hear about again? So, anyway, we had a couple take a picture of us. The cry face. Yeah, anyway, and then I was walking back and I was like, you know, what are we gonna do about lunch? We should go to the grocery store and get some like champagne or something. And you know, Zach was telling me he got the ring in December, and I was like so surprised. And I was, you know, when I'm excited, I get like super excited. So I was like talking a million miles a minute, and I said we should you know, should go get champagne. And he was like, I'm really hungry. Let's just go back. And so we walked back home. And then when we arrived, when we walked in the door, there was a banner that said congrats with some little decorations behind it. And our friends Justin and Francesca, also Art Town local legend Francesca, jumped out and said, congratulations! And Zach had invited our friends to surprise me when we arrived with decorations, and they had champagne. Oh, such a long delay. Oh my goodness, guys. What is going on with my stream? Maybe it's because it was stuttering. It's like catching up for something, so it's fallen behind. Sorry about this, y'all. Zach just showed me that it's like 4 minutes behind where I'm sitting. So we're gonna work on this. We'll figure it out. And so yeah, our friends had surprised us, and they had champagne, and they'd gotten, Zach had asked them to get like dinner and snacks, and they'd gotten us yeah, champagne in the fridge, and like our favorite like baguette and vegan cheese. And they were ordering food from Araya's place, which is a vegan Thai place that I said I was thinking would be a good place to get our wedding food. And they had set up the exact copy of Catan that we played when we first got together almost 8.5 years ago, when we were 20 years old. And then we got to hang out with our friends. And it was all a huge, wonderful surprise. And such a good day. And we, now we're getting married. Yay! Oh, Carly we heard it all. Oh yeah, gosh, it is so delayed. I was talking about that forever ago. Goodness. Might be OBS acting up. Would require a restart. Ugh. Yeah, I think that's why it's so behind. It probably, when it restarts, it like tries to save the information so that it keeps getting like further behind. So that was our engagement story. Oh shit. Oh no. It was so good. It was like the most special thing. And so I can hardly imagine what your wedding day feels like, but probably pretty fun. So we'll be getting married next year, close to our 10-year anniversary, and after Zach's 30th birthday and a little bit before my 30th birthday. Probably. Hopefully. Love being 4 minutes behind. Yeah. Oh, gosh. So you're gonna hear me respond to this in approximately 30 minutes. So if you say something funny, I will laugh 45 minutes later. Here's this little guy. Cute. Well, it's I'm so sorry it's behind. It's about wrap-up time. Maybe if anybody wants to share anything, you can. Usually people are busy in the morning. If any Art Town residents want to share something in the thing, just let me know in the chat. And that would be fun. Otherwise, I'm gonna have another stream 6 p.m. tonight. Also working on these POSCA ghosts. Because they're cute. Utah. I feel like these lines should be black, actually. So I'll redraw that after this dries, but let's see if we can get some of this line work in. Yeah, so there'll be another stream tonight at 6, and I should be working on more traditional art. Probably more ghosts. Maybe something else. Maybe not. Get this line work nice and clean. Are you researching, Zach? What the hell's up with my stream lagging? Cute. there's the shape coming out. Super sweet day. It was good. Acted so good. Yeah, the black is better, I think. Just gotta make sure it kind of fits on both sides. Maybe I can finish it, I don't know. There's the cushion. We'll be chatting to you after you end, yeah. I know. My internet. It's wrap up time. Yeah, pretty much. I'm still here. Oh my gosh. You'll hear me respond to this 25 minutes later. Everybody's like, are they leaving? They're still talking. Now I feel like I want to finish this. The suspense, what's gonna happen? How comfy. We'll just quietly work until I'm done, and then I'll say bye, and you'll find out. Since it's cut off anyway. Nice. Coming out pretty cool. I'm coming at you from the future. How would that work? Does that make sense? No, you're just hearing yeah. No, I'm talking to you from the past. That's what it is. Because I say something and you hear it 5 minutes later. Look at me calculating. Beep, 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 beep. clear off the ink here. Tess, you respond to my wrap-up time. Okay.